What's up guys, Nepenthes here and welcome back to another episode of Draft to Glory. I had a hair in my eye, how about that? Welcome back to the series guys. Once again, thank you for the amazing support on the episodes. Yesterday's episode, the strongest foot draft, at the time of recording this has 6,900 likes. You guys are the best. We're hitting over 7k likes per video right now. Unreal. Let's go again. Let's go again. Today's draft is going to be not the strongest, that was yesterday's, the best shooters in FIFA. It had 467 thumbs up from JNM, said next time, the best shooting draft. So here we are with the best shooting draft. Let's go for the 4-1-2, no, we need wingers. We're going to need wingers for the Ronaldos and the Messis. Let's go for the 3-4-2-1 again. We got to the final with it. I still have a hair in my eye, what is going on? Ooh, I like that. I like the fact that we don't have to take this Ronaldo because we get the 94 shooting Rajan Angolan to sit in the midfield. Yes, please. I got a good feeling about this draft. I don't know how good the team's going to be. I've just got a good feeling about the draft. We get Alexandre Lacazette as well. 92 shooting to go up front. Might be hard to get links with some of these players. And then again, maybe not. Although, maybe it will. There is a new informed Salah there. That Callejon's not bad. We have to choose Tovan, which is not bad because he gets a strong link to Lacazette, which is great for chemistry. But he only has 91 shooting and Lacazette only has 92 shooting. So the likelihood is neither of these players will still be in the team come the end of the draft. Next on the list, we get ourselves the Belgian Eden Hazard, which again is a positive player for chemistry, because he gets a soft link into, oh yes, well, he doesn't get a soft link into Team of the Year Cruz, who we have to take, but no, he gets a soft link into Rajan Angolan. That as a team so far is actually fantastic. If we could keep these players, I don't think we will keep these players, but if we could keep these players, that would be great. Now we get the worst pick of the day, although it's not so bad. Andre Schürrle with 81 shooting. He only has 3-star skill moves these days. Instead of the 4-star of old, but he gets a soft link. He gets a soft link to Tony Kroos. That is pretty bad because the soft link doesn't really help him over on that side of things. Next up, we get ourselves in-form Riyad Mahrez from the Premier League. A very nice pick indeed. 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, insane stats, and he's got a shadow card on him, which is going to be a nice boost for pace. Now the centre backs might be interesting for shooting. We're going to take Portuguese Bruno Alves. 69 shooting on him. That's not bad. I tell you what, I didn't know centre backs, gold standard centre backs had that high shooting stats. We also get the Swede Olsen. Now he's got a shadow card on him, so that's not too bad. We can swap those two around and get a nice big chem boost in there from Nainggolan and from Riyad Mahrez. Next on the list, almost definitely going to be able to keep David Luiz as well, which is fantastic. We can't unfortunately get anything more out of him than where he is right there. And then last but not least, the goalkeeper. I guess we could take goalkeeper for chemistry because none of them have shooting stats. So we could go and take Hugo Lloris here. Gets 2 links in. Could go and take Steve Mandanda. Also gets 2 links in. We'll take Hugo Lloris. They're both French anyway. And that is our starting lineup. Now our defence does need a little bit of work. I'm also highly expecting Cristiano Ronaldo to show up and probably Lionel Messi at one stage or another. Our next goalkeeper, I do like Claudio Bravo. That's a really nice card. Handanovic just doesn't, I'm going to take Bravo. We're going to pop him in there. Boom. Doesn't change chemistry at all, but I just like that card. It looks good. It looks better. Next defender, 70, ooh, well. It is 71 shooting for Gaspar, but he doesn't fit into the team because he's a right back, not a centre back. So we could take him. It's not necessarily the best thing. I wouldn't mind another centre back with really high shooting. I wouldn't mind a centre back with really high shooting. We got 2 right backs out of that, but it doesn't look like any more centre backs are going to be coming, unfortunately. Next on the list is going to be Dimitri Payet. I don't believe he beats Schürrle for shooting. He doesn't. It would have been nice for chemistry to put Payet in there. But unfortunately, he is not the guy that we need. He is not better than anyone that we have. I've seriously got a hair in my eye and I can't get it out. 3 more spots and then the 5 reserves. Here we go with the big guys, or maybe not. Definitely not. So 73 shooting on Bernardeschi. Not better than Mahrez. Next pick is going to be... So, choices. We could take Lewandowski, and he goes there instead of Lacazette. Or we could take Neymar, who would go instead of Schürrle, and he would get a soft link to David Luiz. That's what we're going to do. Because they both have 93 shooting, I could pick either one. And Neymar we're going to pop in here. And in fact, if we actually switch those two around, that puts up to 75 chemistry. Oh no, 73 chemistry. 73 chemistry is great. I like that. I like that a lot. That's a decent set. Now, Ronaldo would still screw this up. But hey, what can you do? Oh wow, Felipe Luis there. And there is that Ronaldo. I knew Ronaldo was coming. Ronaldo's going to go in, I believe, instead of Hazard, who has 92. Yeah, so Ronaldo instead of Hazard, but then when we swap these two around, still stays at... Oh, no, wait, now we put Toni Kroos in. Boom. 76 chemistry. That's actually benefited the team overall. That's not bad at all. If I swap these... Ooh. Now if we swap Ronaldo there we go, 79 chemistry, because we get a soft link into Bruno Alves as well. How about that? That is pretty awesome. Who's way off chem? Just Rajan Angolan, and his card's so good it doesn't even make any difference. I'm happy with that. I'm also happy to have like Walker on the bench as well. There's Messi with 90 shooting. Wait, I don't actually think he has. Oh, he has more than. He has more than. Yes, he has more than Mahrez, which is quite frustrating because he doesn't get any links with anyone. That's too bad. That's too bad. I was happy to use Mahrez. I don't think we're going to be able to get any links unless we get like a Gareth Bale. There is a special Gareth Bale was what I was looking for. 87 shooting on Bale. It's unfortunately... Ooh. Thiago Silva with 70 shooting is more than Olsen. Now, in the last video, I asked you guys, even though, like... I had Willian or Jorgensen. Now, Jorgensen had more physical, but Willian actually took a place of a player. And I said to you guys, would it be okay to take and use Willian? And I didn't use him based on your answer. One of the top comments in the last video was from Andrei Soloviev. Said, I think we're completely fine with the fact that you picked Willian over Jorgensen. And I had 436 thumbs up. So in that sense, because Thiago Silva would replace one of the centre-backs, whereas Gareth Bale wouldn't replace anyone on the team... Logic would dictate that you'd also be fine with me taking Thiago Silva. And I'd be happy with that because he goes in there instead of Olsen. And that helps me out. No question about it, that helps me out. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take Thiago Silva there. That's a nice pull to get as well. Oh, here's Silva's. None of these guys are going to be going in. So we'll just pop him in there. Olic there, 75 shooting. And then the last few picks, Heung-min Son with 81. Better than that Mane, so Heung-min Son. Neither of these guys are going to be going into the team anyway, so it doesn't really make too much of a difference. And then our last pick coming in is going to be Christian Eriksen. Does he? I don't think he has more shooting than Toni Kroos. Same as Kroos. So I can use same as Kroos. Can I get any more chemistry? I can't believe Tovan and Lacazette actually stayed. I could have got rid of Lacazette by picking what's his face. You guys know what I'm talking about, but I didn't. So it doesn't. Although Kroos and Eriksen have the same shooting, I think for the benefit of the team, we're gonna have Kroos in just because he benefits chemistry way more. We've actually got a 91 rated team here as well, which is really surprising. That's a really high rated team. We've got a lot of high rated players. I don't see any easy way to make this have better chemistry. We was on 72. Even on this side, it's still 72. Just doesn't appear to be a way that I can actually make us have better chem. Which is sad, but this team is sick. Now, if we could get a La Liga manager... We can't. So 72 with him, 73 with the Belgian, 74 with the Premier League, 72 with the Spanish, 74 to Calcio A. You know what? I'll go with the Calcio A manager. I'll give Bruno Alves that Chem point. More important to me. The team is so good. The formation is not the best. I did do alright with this formation in yesterday's episode, but I wasn't overly pleased with it. But the team itself is fantastic. The team is Ronaldo, Lacazette, Tovan has got that 4-star skill moves. Great cards. Nainggolan and Kroos in the centre. Neymar and Messi on the wings. Bruno Alves is a bit debatable. He might struggle. David Luiz and Thiago Silva are fantastic. This team is great. And then as subs, I can bring on Kyle Walker for Bruno Alves if the pace is struggling. Mahrez and Hazard on the wings for anyone that needs it. And Eriksen in the middle. Maybe even Payet in the middle. He's got a decent enough card. You know what I mean? Like 4-star, 4-star. Really well rounded. As a sub in the centre of the park, he might be decent. This, guys, is the team. Let's get into the action. Okay, guys, as we go into the gameplay, the first opponent we come up against has got a 4-3-1-2 team. A very interesting team. Striker Ronaldo, 90 Pogba, team of the year Sergio Ramos, Karim Benzema up front, and then a pretty generic squad. You know, James Milner, Adam Lallana, Bruno, sorry, maybe that was Trigueros, actually, I can't remember specifically. But a very interesting squad, and we managed to take the lead quite early on in this one. Ronaldo getting down the left-hand side, tries to cut it across, falls back to Cristiano Ronaldo, who slots that one into the open, empty net, and it pops us 1-0 up. The beautiful roulette from Tovan there into Cristiano Ronaldo, who waits for the run of Alexander Lacazette, who shoots and scores. Goalkeeper is not going to save that to put us 2-0 up. And then the third goal came pretty soon after as well. Lacazette threads it through to Tovan. He gets a space. He waits for the run of Cristiano Ronaldo, who shoots and scores to make it 3-0. There was time for one more goal in this game, and that was again Cristiano Ronaldo. The free kick laid off. Ronaldo is there, 18 yards out, slams that one home for the hat-trick, and 4-0 is the result. We get a rage quit after the fourth goal goes in. The opponent decided he didn't want any more. There you go again, seeing that goal from Cristiano Ronaldo. 4-0 after 64 minutes. The rage quit comes in and we move on to the second round. Now, this is obviously a nice team with a lot of very good players, but the formation is questionable. It's not really a meta formation in FIFA, so it might have been tricky. And in the second round, we come up against a 4-3-3 team. Very, very nice team. Team of the season, Ronaldo, De Bruyne, Felipe Luis, Sergio Ramos, and Nzonzi. And then he has Neymar in there as well. There's still a few like kind of bad players or not great players. Benyat, Mascherano, Cancelo, and Carlos Vela. They're okay, but they're not spectacular. And I was able to capitalise on that. Cristiano Ronaldo threading through Alexander Lacazette. He waits for the keeper to step back a few paces just to get the angle on the shot. Shoots and scores into that bottom corner. Very low. Very nice indeed. A great finish from the big man up front. Well, not really the big man, I guess, from the man up front. And we end up going 1-0 up, which was obviously very, very nice. It soon became not 2-0, 1-1. A goal from my opponent there, gave up easy possession in the midfield. He plays the ball right down the wing to Carlos Vela. I genuinely don't know what the keeper's doing there. That wasn't me that brought him out. I don't know. I've seen a few weird keeper issues in my time. That was a very strange one there. The keeper just decided to start running towards Carlos Vela in the box for no good reason. He chipped it across and headed it in. But just a few minutes after the restart, my opponent made a mistake with his goalkeeper. Lacazette intercepts, eventually finds his way to Tovan, who shoots and scores to make it 2-1 just before half-time. And there was time for a couple more goals yet. We get ourselves a penalty with Cristiano Ronaldo, and he dinks this one over the keeper into the top right-hand corner. I think even if the keeper dived the right way, he wouldn't have saved it. The only way he probably could have saved it is if he just stepped to the right, or not doing anything else there. Next up, guys, we get another goal from my opponent, Cristiano Ronaldo, down the left-hand side here. You can see me miss one slide tackle. You can see me miss another slide tackle. He steps inside, cuts that across to Lacazette, who shoots and scores to make it 3-2. But fortunately enough for me, that is where the gameplay and the goal scoring ended. And we go through with a nice 3-2 victory to the semi-final. Now, we've made the semi-final and final a considerable number of times over the last few episodes. We haven't won in quite a few episodes, so it'd be nice to get a win here today. But our next opponent had another very nice squad. Team of the season, Marcelo, and Griezmann. The record breaker, Ronaldo. Team of the knockout stage, Lionel Messi. Inform, Neymar. Screamer, Felipe Luis. Manuel Neuer in net. Carvajal and Zonzi, and I can't remember the name of that CDM, but things started off really, really well for me. Messi doing work down in that right wing-back spot, passes it into Cruz, Cruz into Cristiano Ronaldo, waits for the run of Lacazette, who gets in behind a beautiful stop and turn, back into the path of Ronaldo, accelerates past the defenders and slots that one past Manuel Neuer, who had no chance to make it 1-0. But this game was very, very close. It was a very, very tight game. My opponent was putting in some good chances, and it felt like he went a little bit attacking to try and get back into the game, which gave me a little bit extra space into the second half there. We get Cristiano Ronaldo down the left-hand side into Lacazette, waits for the runners, into Kroos, into Cristiano Ronaldo, back into Lacazette, who threads that into Cristiano Ronaldo, who finesses it from range. And I'm pretty positive a 10-chem Manuel Neuer probably would have picked that one out of the sky and it wouldn't have gone in the back of the net. But a great finish nonetheless, and it soon became 3-0 here. Lacazette with some beautiful skills past the defender, threads it through to Ronaldo, who lays that one into Thauvin. Thauvin gets to the angle, shoots and scores. And again, I have a feeling a goalkeeper with 10 chem might have saved that. I don't really know how chemistry affects goalkeepers specifically, but that was poor performance from the 92 rated goalkeeper. So 3-0 we go, guys, and then into the 90th minute, my opponent comes through with Griezmann, sends it wide with Ronaldo, back into Griezmann. A beautiful little 1-2-1 with the boys there, and Ronaldo gets back on the end of it to make it 3-1. But it was too little too late, being the 90th minute, and that sends us into the final. So a nice comfortable 3-1 win in the end, but definitely not a comfortable game. I did have to work my balls off to try and get into the final there, and we come up against this squad in the final. A very nice team. Marcelo team of the year, then Eriksen, Nainggolan and Hummels, Bonucci there as well, in form, Gareth Bale, Messi, and then he's got Deulofeu, Keylor Navas and Perez, who he subbed out immediately for Neymar, Oblak, which was an interesting one because I don't know why he just didn't start Oblak, maybe for chemistry reasons. And I can't remember the other player that he subbed on. He subbed on another player for Enzo Perez. So he subbed on Kyle Walker for Enzo Perez. So I assume he put Kyle Walker at right back and maybe moved Hummels and Bonucci in at centre back, but it didn't really make much of a difference. We got to the byline with Neymar, slotted it across to Ronaldo, who stabs that one home with his left foot to make it 1-0 quite early on in this game. But it was very quickly 1-1. A corner comes in. Messi evades the challenges of all three defenders there, threads that through to Bale, who lays it off to Sergio Ramos, who puts that away with his left foot as if he was naturally born to put that away with his left foot. Next up, guys, on the stroke of half time, Thauvin again threads it through to Lacazette. Lacazette to Ronaldo, just waited, slowed the run down, waited for the run of Neymar there, gets in behind with Neymar. Beautiful little fake, what is that? The fake McGeady spin? I can't remember what it's called. The fake, the Rabona fake is what it's called. Some nice skill moves down to the byline, and Neymar again assisting Ronaldo, popping that one in. Ronaldo stabbing it home, this time with his right foot instead of his left foot, to make it 2-1. And it just seemed like my opponent collapsed at that point. He went all out attack to try and get back in the game, just 2-1 down on not even half time, or just after half time. It was unnecessary to go so attacking so early, but he did, and it just opened up the floodgates for me. Messi down the down the right hand side, gets the cross in, a 2v1 in the box against the centre back, and Thauvin is there to head that one home. What a tournament he's had so far, scoring a lot of goals for us. And it eventually became 4-1 as well. Midfield not really working for my opponent there. Ball comes to Ronaldo, lays that one immediately into Thauvin. He's just got time and space, waits for Toni Kroos, who gets in on the edge of the box, shoots and scores. He's not going to miss from there to make it 4-1. And eventually we got a fifth in the back of the net as well. Ball goes all the way over to Lacazette. Keeper rushes out, miscontrols the ball, and that was a substitute keeper as well. Lacazette is there and tucks that one home. Beautiful little finish into the empty net to make it 5-1. My opponent did make some resemblance of a fight back. I think I scored like 3 goals in 10 in-game minutes there. My opponent seemed to just sort himself out after that, and eventually got one back with Gareth Bale. Actually a really nice goal. The 1-2 was good. He shielded off the defender, laid it back into the path of Bale, who shot and scored to make it 5-2. And then eventually that became 5-3 much later on into the 88th, 89th minute now. He lays it through with Eden Hazard here. I'm just trying, I think I'm trying to foul him actually. I think I'm trying to bring him down for a penalty, but he shoots and scores and makes it 5-3. But it was too little too late, and 5-3 was the full-time score. So we do win the draft, guys, with this 3-4-2-1, the best shooting team in FIFA. Very, very happy with that. This is going to be the end of the gameplay. Let's get into the packs. Alright guys, so we end up winning the draft today. Feels good, man. This team was fantastic. Bruno Alves, didn't even notice the fact that he only had 58 pace. Kroos, amazing. Thauvin, very, very good. He scored a lot of goals. I think Ronaldo got most of the goals. But just in general, the team was great. Only 74 chemistry didn't make a difference. It was fantastic. We're going to get straight into the packs for today. Give me the coin reward. Give me the 45k coins, EA. Come on. I'm owed it. I'm due it. Two 25k packs and the 7.5k pack. I've won now, what, 58, 59 drafts, something like that. And I've only got the coin reward one time. That I find to be disgusting. Let's send all this into the club and war prows up to the trade pile. We'll go through these two 25k packs. Let's get an inform at least, or a big flare. Hey, that's an 86 flare. That is. It's going to be Karim Benzema. It's the 87/86 flare. That's a good card. Very nice indeed. Very big pull there. I am happy with that. That is one of the biggest pulls we've had in a long time. Benzema going for, by looks of things, about 16 to 18,000 coins. That means we made money this draft. Very nice indeed. Let's just pop him up like that and we'll let him go for whatever he goes for. Very, very happy with that, guys. Even though we haven't got a special card, we didn't get a best reward in terms of the actual value of the reward, but we got some, you know, we got an 87 rated player in the pack, so you can't complain about that. I'll take it all day, her day. And all in all, good draft. A great theme, a great draft, great gameplay, good rewards. What an episode. This is going to be the end of the episode. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.
How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome to another review on the channel. First things first, no video yesterday. I want to apologise, that was an oversight on my behalf. What happened was, I thought I'd be able to get it out on time. It takes a lot of editing this, it takes a lot of graphics, it takes a lot of gameplay, and with a puppy on your hands, it is virtually impossible to do that all in one go, so I do apologise for the lack of video yesterday. Today it's back to normal, and we're back on the review grind with Marco Asensio, the wonder kid from Spain, and Real Madrid. To stand out in a Real Madrid team, you have to be good. Marco Asensio is the future of Spanish football, maybe even the future of football. I mean, this kid has the world at his feet right now. He's a great player, he's got great long shots, and he showed that against Barcelona in the Super Cup. He stood out so damn much. Very, very impressive in terms of being at his age and in terms of playing for Real Madrid at this level. So it's going to be the review today, and if you do enjoy, lads, smash a like on the video. 1,000 likes again is your target. I know I keep saying this, but we're at the stage of FIFA where every single one of your likes are massively, massively important for the channel. So if you like reviews and you want to see more, smash a like on the video. And if you do want any kind of other reviews, like who's in this team of the week, we have Morata, we have the Salah. So if you want to see reviews on those players, let me know in the comment section below. And if you do want any cheap MSP, PSN, even game codes, head on over to g2a.com, use that code M89. Every single link that you will need is right there in the description below. So let's go through the team very, very fast. Oblak, Lam, Ferdinand, Ramos, we have Marcelo Trigueros, who stood out so damn much when I did that reviews, kind of that I haven't done in the past. Trigueros was the man. Xabi Alonso, Renato Sanchez, Dembele, Aubameyang, and Marco Asensio. So let's get into the review. So Marco Asensio, I picked him up last night for 110k. I didn't really have to snipe him, he was on the market for like 5 minutes or something like that, and I just bought him. Then he went extinct for a short while, and his price range did get increased. I'm not too sure what it got increased to, but the average price of the player right now on the Xbox is 100 to 120, so roughly the same kind of price bracket in terms of 1 cent to buy the card. And on the PlayStation, 170 to 190. So for an 86 rated inform, you can already see the hype that it's generated, that this kid's generated. He's got a very bright future ahead of him on FIFA and in real life. 4-star skills, a massive, massive bonus with the card. 3-star weak foot, left foot primarily, and the work rate's medium to medium. Now, when you look at the greens in the mental and physical attributes, it looks great, from acceleration down to stamina, but if you look deeper, strength, 69, aggression, 50 bloody aggression there, and we move on to the skill attributes, and it's just wow, wow, wow. ball control 91, curve 92, crossing is 87 for the wing play as well. Look at the dribbling, 88, the finishing of 82, the long shots was in there, 94. This kid in real life has an amazing long shot in terms of the accuracy he generates behind every single strike. On FIFA, it hasn't really been replicated in the past in terms of this guy having a bazooka on the left foot. Now he does. He doesn't really generate the shot power which you see in like a Roberto Carlos, players like that, but his shots are very, very, very accurate on the right, which is his weak foot, and on the left, which is his primary foot. So he can bang them like the best on this game. Now, Will say is he's one of the best long shot takers on the game, and you will see that in this review. That was a fantastic skill dribble there from ASENSIO. So using those skills in the dribble, the 4-star skills, you can do a hell of a lot on this game. Hence why, for a winger, in my opinion, it is very, very important, as he does the stop and turn, or the Berber turn, as some of you like to call it, and he finishes it with his right foot inside the area. This guy's finishing is very, very, very good. Outside the area, it's even bloody better. So Bamya feeds in ASENSIO. Outside the area, it's inside the area. Stops the ball. Sells him a dummy and puts it in the bottom corner. Lovely goal from ASENSIO. So I know in that situation I stopped the ball instead of going with the right, but I've got to say, with the right foot, he would have scored that as well. I just thought I'd be a little bit fancy. That was for his hat-trick in the game, so I thought I'd be a little bit fancy, and it worked. It really did, stopping the ball, and that showed his great dribbling. It's great. It really, really is. To stop the ball so kind of fast, so kind of in control, it is very, very important for the card, and it is great for the card at the same time. So this goal is good as well. He gets the ball outside the area, bang, back of the net. So you can do that. This kind of more central you go with the card, he can score more times in terms of the long shots on the right and the left. And in terms of the long shots, he's got 94 long shots, lads. I know his shot power isn't like 95, 99, it's in the 80s, but at the same time, it is very, very well balanced. That one is very unfortunate, hitting off the post. Then he gets the second bite of the cherry and puts it in the back of the net with the right foot inside the area. And he runs off celebrating with a knee slide. So, in terms of the best stats, you're looking at the long shots yet again, 94. But also, the ball control on this guy, wow, just wow. Every single time, look at that on the back heel, just crazy, 91 ball control. And ball control in this game is the first touch. It's immense, it's immense. All the time, that was with the back heel, lads. A back heel is taken under control. Not too many players on this game do that. And then he's got the finishing at the end of the run. So, going for his pros, we have the dribbling. It is very slick, it is very evasive, and it's very kind of in control. It never gets away from his body. It's always in control. If you're thinking about long shots with the right foot, you've just seen it. You've just bloody seen it in the background. He can bang them all bloody night. He's got 4-star skills as well. I think I've already mentioned this. I know I've already mentioned this, but it is very, very important to the card. The 4-star skills makes him stand out so much. And the long shots, I've mentioned it so many times, but once again, it makes the card what he is because it gives him an extra weapon to his gameplay. Not only can he drift inside and score goals like you're seeing in the background right now, he can hit them from range. So when you've got kind of two weapons going forward, it's great. It really is in terms of shooting, in terms of scoring. His finishing is very good. His long shots, 94 like I keep saying. As he gets the ball inside the area, what's he going to do? Stop and turn. Finish, finish, finish. His finishing is great. Now when you look at the worst stats of the card, 69 strength. It is very bloody bad. Now if he does get touched, even though he is quite evasive, you will hit the ground, you will lose the ball, and you will lose possession. If you look at the dribble with this card, it doesn't always work. I know he's evasive, and I know his dribbling is very, very good with the 4-star skills, the close control, etc, etc. Even his agility is actually quite high, and his balance isn't too shabby either, but at the same time, if he does get touched, you're going to lose possession, lads, because he's just not strong. And the aggression, it's 50 or something like that. His aggression, he's got no bite in the challenge, no bite in terms of holding on to the ball after being challenged. He is very, very weak in that aspect, and it goes against the card, and it's a detriment to the card in itself. The other con is the top speed of the card. It's not great, lads. It's not great. It's 78. So, in terms of having a chem style on the card, You want Hunter, you want Catalyst, Shadow, bit of a stretch, but you want to boost that sprint speed because it's just not very good. I think the chem style I had on the card was something like Deadeye just to improve that shooting that little bit extra, and it worked, lads. It really did work. So I think Hunter on this card would be perfect. His passing is already immense. That's the kind of nick of the defender, but his passing is immense, meaning long passes, if you see it, you've got the vision. I know he's got the vision in terms of start. You need the vision as well, so I kind of messed up there in the background. I went for a fancy finish, but he does get the ball back. He flicks it over his shoulder, and he puts it in the back of the net. But like I was saying, lads, in terms of the card and the cons and the pros, the passing, you need the vision. But if you've got the vision, short passes, long passes, immense. He will pass it in the destination and it will reach its target. And the positioning on this card, he's got medium to medium work rate, which means he doesn't go too far back, he doesn't go too far forward. It is very well balanced, and it's great for the card in general. I had not even stay forward, getting behind and drift wide on the card. It really did work, but drift wide, it didn't really work because he drifted inside a lot, but that's no kind of detriment to the card. He was still drifting inside, he was still causing havoc, he was still scoring goals, he was still assisting chances. This card is bloody great. For the price, he is fantastic. So all in all, what rating would I give him? A 9.2. A very high rating for an 86 rated inform, but I rate this card. He scores goals, he creates chances, he's good on the dribble, he's a very good card in general. At this stage in FIFA, it's the kind of card you want, and the value for coins, 9.0. He's worth it if you can get him for around 110, 190k. Well worth the purchase. In terms of seasons, 100%. In terms of champs, I'm a little bit hesitant because you got better players in that position like Cristiano Ronaldo, etc. But in terms of being effective in champs, I reckon he would be effective. But at the same time, like I said, there is very kind of players, not similar, but more effective on this game. You look at Ronaldo in La Liga, you look at Neymar in La Liga, even though he's moved to Paris Saint-Germain. There is a lot better left forwards on this game, but at the same time, he would be effective. And the similar players, we have Coutinho, could he be heading to Barca today? We have Payet, who's already moved from West Ham, but that West Ham Payet is very similar to the card. And we have the 86 as well in Draxler. So, we've got 88, 87, 86. This card is an 86, but I truly believe he's like an 88. He is a very good. So that's going to be it for this review, lads. Like I said at the very start, if there's any other players that you do want to see reviewed, drop them in the comment section below. Smash the hell out of that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you are new around here. And as always, lads, I will catch you all next time.
Yo, was geht ab, Leute? What's going on? YouTube, Jenks wieder mal am Start zu einem weiteren Video auf meinem Kanal natürlich. Und ihr seht es schon im Hintergrund, ein Buy First Guy mit der Food Champions Version von Luis Suarez, Team of the Year. Oh mein Gott, einfach übelst krank. First Owner, Team of the Year, Luis Suarez in seiner Food Champions Version. Absolut krank. Auf jeden Fall werden wir jetzt hier ein Buy First Special Card drumherum bauen. Das heißt, wir suchen auf jeder Position eine Special Card und nehmen dort den Spieler mit, der als erstes aufploppt, beziehungsweise den wir auswählen sozusagen. Und ich kann ja auch vorher sagen, ja, den zweiten Spieler auf der dritten Seite, da nehmen wir den zum Beispiel mit oder irgendwie sowas. Wir werden uns da schon was Cooles einfallen lassen. Lasst auf jeden Fall jetzt schon mal ein Like da für diese Episode, einfach mal mit Luis Suarez, Team of the Year, Food Champions. Ich würde sagen, wir können diesmal sogar die 444 Likes raushauen. Die 333 sind einfach für die Jank Army einfach viel zu easy. Und dann würde ich sagen, starten wir rein ins Buy First Guy. So Leute, wir müssen natürlich als erstes unsere Formation auswählen. Das machen wir wie folgt. Nummer 2, dann drehen wir uns einfach weg mit dem Kopf und dann scrollen wir einfach durch und irgendwann werde ich dann Stopp sagen. Ich warte ein bisschen, bis das jetzt hier ein bisschen durchgemixt ist und dann würde ich sagen 3, 2, 1, Stopp. Obwohl die 4-2-2-2, die ist eigentlich ganz gut, obwohl, ja, Suarez, 93 Pace, aber halt nicht der beweglichste. Das heißt, wenn wir dort jetzt noch so einen Musa oder so bekommen, wäre das eigentlich ganz fresh. Von dem her, von Von daher können wir jetzt auf jeden Fall reinstarten. 2 für Sky, einigermaßen fresh Formation. Lego! So Leute, ich habe mir gedacht, als erstes werden wir hier den Torwart direkt mal suchen. Einfach gucken, wer hier unser Mann im Kasten wird. Special Card wird gesucht, natürlich Transfermarkt. Komm, bitte ein fresher Keeper, irgendwie so ein Butland oder so, bitte. Es wird Piatov, wer ist das denn? Okay, ukrainischer Torhüter von Shakhtar Donetsk wird direkt gegönnt. Wir sehen uns dann gleich wieder, wenn er in meinem Verein ist. So, der ukrainische Keeper Piatov ist jetzt auf jeden Fall im Kasten und ich würde sagen, wir machen dann einfach direkt mit dem rechten Innenverteidiger weiter, würde ich sagen. Wir könnten da auch noch einige frische Karten bekommen. Und dann würde ich sagen, suchen wir einfach mal auf 3, 2, 1, Lego. Bitte ein guter Spieler. Bei You Wants to Watch, der ist gar nicht schlecht, muss ich sagen. Packen wir mal auf die Kandidatenliste, gönnen wir uns und dann würde ich sagen, sehen wir uns gleich wieder. So, bei You Wants to Watch ist jetzt auf jeden Fall unser Verein der dritte Kartentyp, besser gesagt. Könnte ein richtiges Rainbow-Bein für Sky, ja man, Buy für Sky werden. Ist auf jeden Fall eine richtige Maschine bei ihm mit seinen 1,90 oder 1,87, wie auch immer. Haben wir uns kurz für 20.000 gegönnt. Und ich würde sagen, wir machen nicht den zweiten Innenverteidiger, sondern wir fangen einfach mal mit dem, beziehungsweise wir machen einfach mal mit dem linken Verteidiger weiter. Hoffentlich, da könnte jetzt so ein Marcelo oder so kommen. Das würde mich freuen, würde ich sagen. 3, 2, 1, bitte irgendwie eine frische Karte, Marcelo oder so. Santon, okay, Santon von Inter Mailand. Ich würde sagen, wir können ihn mal kurz mitbieten und dann sehen wir uns gleich wieder, wenn wir ihn uns erboten haben. Okay, Santon ist jetzt in unserem Verein für einen 81er, hat der relativ stabile Werte, würde ich sagen. Und dann gehen wir einfach mal zum ersten zentral-defensiven Mittelfeldspieler. Also wir kommen langsam zu den interessanten Positionen. Dann würde ich sagen, suchen wir den jetzt einfach und hoffen, dass es wieder mal ein relativ fresher Spieler wird. Dreamsquad doch nicht. Transfermarkt, 3, 2, 1, boom. Wer wird es? Es wird alles klar. Hier wäre Casemiro, hier wäre Vieira, Ensonsi, Kovacic, wer auch immer. Hier wäre alles gewesen, wir kommen. Morawski ist jetzt in unserem Verein und damit es nicht zu langweilig ist und wir nicht wissen, wer der nächste Spieler hier wird, gehen wir zum ZOM. Das heißt, jetzt kommen die guten Positionen, Leute. ZOM. Da muss jetzt was Krasses kommen. Da muss einfach was Krasses kommen. Komm schon, bitte. 3, 2, 1. Komm schon, bitte. Mario. Hier wäre eine Hero-Card gewesen. Das wäre natürlich übel fresh. Oder Thomas Müller. Irgendwie sowas. Alles wäre fresher. Giuliano, 5-Sterne-Skiller. Und wir bekommen hier Mali. So, Mali steht jetzt auf jeden Fall vom VfL Wolfsburg. Unser erster ZOM-Spieler, unser Angreifer mit Luis Suarez. Zweite Wants-to-Watch-Karte. Und jetzt machen wir einfach mal unseren zweiten Innenverteidiger. Und den würde ich sagen, suchen wir einfach mal auf Straight. 3, 2, 1. Let's go, bitte. Skrittel. Okay. Oh, hier wäre Vertongen. Nein, ey. Vertongen. Ja, okay. Den packen wir auf die Kandidatenliste, gönnen wir uns und dann würde ich sagen, sehen wir uns gleich wieder. So, Skrittel von Fenerbahce Istanbul ist jetzt in unserem Verein und der hat richtig geile Defensivwerte, finde ich. Sein Pace ist zwar nicht so geil, aber an sich mit Bailly in der Kombi, das ist eigentlich schon geil. Wir haben bisher zwar gar keinen Link, aber scheiß drauf. Wir suchen einfach mal straight den nächsten Spieler. Und zwar den Rechtsverteidiger. 3, 2, 1, let's go, bitte. Ein krasser Spieler, es wird Elvedi. Oh Mann, hier wären wieder Team of the Season-Karten gewesen. Egal, Elvedi, kaufen uns einfach 12.000, geiz hier nicht rum. Ich glaube, billiger kriegen wir den noch nicht. Unser erster Link. Nice, Alter, unser erster Link. Aber mehr kann man hier auch nicht an links raus. Und egal, wir suchen jetzt unseren weiteren defensiven Mittelfeldspieler. Bitte, noch ein krasser Spieler, Casemiro oder so. 3, 2, 1, Lego, Alter. Bitte. Das wird Kawabe. So, unser nächster Silber-Inform steht Kawabe. Stabiler Spieler auf jeden Fall. Und ich würde sagen, hier suchen wir mal ein ZM. Weil wir haben jetzt ZM, ZDM gesucht. Jetzt können wir hier nochmal ein ZM suchen. Stellen wir mal kurz ein. 3, 2, 1, Lego, bitte. Ein guter Spieler. Bodebu, okay, der ist gar nicht mal schlecht. 4 Sterne Skills, Forster, Weakfoot. Kanté wäre natürlich etwas fresher gewesen, aber Bodebu geht klar, hole ich mir kurz und dann sehen wir uns gleich wieder. So, Bodebu ist jetzt auf jeden Fall am Start. Nicer Spieler, finde ich, hat hier noch einen schönen Artist drauf. Und dann würde ich sagen, machen wir jetzt mit der alles entscheidenden Position weiter, nehme ich den Show. What the fuck, wie sieht das aus? Sieht übel krank aus. Hashtag krank in die Kommentare, wenn ihr findet, dass das hier beim Hals krass aussieht. Auf jeden Fall scheiß drauf, was laber ich wieder? Letzter Spieler, der Stürmer, der muss jetzt nochmal fresh werden. Wenn jetzt nochmal so ein Benzema, würde ich sagen. Wenn jetzt nochmal so ein krasser Spieler hier kommt, dann wäre ich schon relativ zufrieden mit dem Team hier. Komm schon, 3, 2, 1, letzter Spieler, Stürmer. Und es wird Suarez. Suarez und Suarez. Oh, hier wäre Lewandowski als Inform. Boah, aber Suarez geht schon klar, muss ich sagen. Team of the Season Suarez. Ja, passt auf jeden Fall Suarez und Suarez. Nice, Alter. So, wir fügen jetzt unseren letzten Spieler ein, Suarez. Suarez einfach witzig, Alter. Gleicher Name, einfach mal richtig nice. Suarez wird jetzt auf jeden Fall eingefügt. Und das ist unser fertiges Team, ohne Witz. Ich finde es gar nicht mal so schlecht. Vielleicht kann man hier nochmal irgendwas tauschen. Ich werde gleich auf jeden Fall nochmal gucken. Aber es sieht nicht so aus. Naja, egal. Wir werden jetzt auf jeden Fall mit diesem Team hier antreten. Und ja, wenn wir das Spiel verlieren sollten, werden wir das ganze Team abstoßen müssen. Inklusive Suarez Team of the Year, Suarez Team of the Season bei You Want Swatch etc. Inklusive allen Spielern. Und dann würde ich sagen, starten wir einfach ins Match, gucken wer unser Gegner wird. Lego. So, das ist unser Gegner, das ist unser gegnerisches Team. Was hat der denn da gebaut? Alter Falter. 4 Man of the Match Karten und... Ist das ein amerikanisches Team? Ich glaube schon, auf jeden Fall sieht das gar nicht mal so schlecht aus. Sieht auf jeden Fall fresh aus vom Ding her. Aber ist, denke ich mal, mit unserem Full Special Card Gold Team, ja, bis auf die 2 Silberspieler, schlagbar. Da würde ich sagen, Lego. Boah, ganz stark durchgesteckt. Suarez. Hä? Was macht der da? What? Ich wollte so auf Fresh rüberlupfen, auf einmal Suarez und juckt gar nicht. Ach du Scheiße. Ey, wie kopfballstark sind die Spieler vor dem, der Bam, Alter. Was eine Wumme. 1 für den Gegner. Wir müssen jetzt auf jeden Fall aufhören. Wir wollen nämlich nicht Luis Suarez TOTY abstoßen. Was ist das denn? Boah, Suarez! Ja, Mann! 1:1. Luis Suarez, genau wo ich sag, zieh mal durch, Alter. Zieht auf einmal durch die Lücke. Aber was anderes, ja, hätte ich auch nicht von ihm erwartet. Ich meine, der trainiert täglich bei Barcelona mit. Das muss er doch mal können, ey. Oh, schön durchgesteckt. Und der Lupfer sitzt hoffentlich. Ja, Mann! Ich hatte kurz Angst, dass der dann doch noch an Pfosten geht. Aber Luis Suarez regelt das einfach mit seiner Klasse. Team of the Year muss den auch mal reinmachen. Von daher steht jetzt 2:1 für uns und ich hoffe, wir können das Spiel jetzt endlich mal nach Hause fahren. Oh, das ist der Silberspieler. Komm schon. Silberspieler. Er macht ihn, Alter. Geil, Alter. 3:1 vor der Halbzeit nochmal. Morawski, wie auch immer. Macht das 3:1 und ich hoffe damit auf die Entscheidung. Ich sag doch, Bailly ist so ein Biest, ne? Bailly, der ist... Oh, nice, Alter. Bailly ist so ein Biest und ich glaube, das ist der Rage Quit, weil die Absetzfalle, er ist zu inkompetent, die Absetzfalle zu machen. Ist das der Rage Quit? Es müsste der Rage Quit sein, weil so einen langen Ladebildschirm habe ich nicht so oft. Ja, Rage Quit, easy 4:1 Sieg gegen den Gegner. Warum macht er auch so eine komische Absetzfalle? Hä? Das hat dann überhaupt gar keinen Sinn ergeben. Bailly, absolutes Biest, habe ich euch schon vor dem Match gesagt und somit gewinnen wir das Spiel 4:1. So Leute, wir sind jetzt auf jeden Fall wieder im Menü. Hier seht ihr nochmal Suarez, Team of the Year. Der hat aber absolut die kranke Statistik. 148 Spiele, 113 Tore, 71 Vorlagen. Absolut. Suarez, absolutes Biest. Wer die Coins hat, kauft ihn euch. Und ja, ich hoffe, euch hat das bei First Guy um unseren Star Luis Suarez gefallen. Wenn ihr sowas öfter sehen wollt, smash den Like-Button. Ich will hier, wie gesagt, die 444 Likes, den Jank Army, haut einfach mal raus. Und ja, ich hoffe, euch hat das gefallen, wie gesagt, und schreibt mir noch andere Spielernamen, also wie sogar zum Beispiel Dybala oder so in die Kommentare. Dann mache ich das mit Dybala zum Beispiel, dann ist Dybala unser Star im Sturm und dann baue ich um ihn so ein kleines Spy-First Guy. Checkt auf jeden Fall nochmal meine Links in der Videobeschreibung ab, dort sind mein Insta und Snapchat verlinkt. Wer mir dort noch nicht folgt, auf jeden Fall einfach auf Folgen drücken, das kostet euch nichts. Wie gesagt, Support ist kein Mod, abonniert den Channel, das würde mich echt freuen, wenn ihr mich hier ein bisschen unterstützen würdet und dann war es von dem Video. Hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Haut rein, Leute. Peace!